wanted to go in there and make a statement. You know, you don't want to leave them thinking that they could have had it. You know.
All right.
You got any questions for him?
I think I'm
Anything
good.
else?
I've talked enough. So.
All right,
All
we'll
right,
step
girls.
aside for another break,
Yep, we've got
and
two
we're going
more
to
coming
have
on the way.
Emma Carl and Bella Lewis join us next. You're listening to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network Sweet 16 preview show. Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. This is the Sweet 16 preview show with the Lady Jags, and we're joined here now with Emma Carl and Bella Lewis. So, Emma, talk about your performance in the 13th Richard tournament. I was very impressed with you defensively and saw you start to have a little bit more confidence in your shot and in your ability on the offensive end. Talk about what led up to that in the tournament.
Well, like at practices and stuff, like all we've been working on is whenever like the defense will help over and help off of me and just put me down there in the paint ready to put the ball in the hole. And I think it's helped a little bit with me shooting and stuff. And defensively, I mean, that's my thing.
Yep.
So.
And Bella, I was impressed with you in the game against Corbin. We struggled a little bit as a team in the first half there, you know, and it was a close game back and forth up until like the third quarter, but you came up big especially. You went 3 for 3 from behind the arc after struggled a little bit with your shot, trying to find your shot all season, but you knocked them down when they needed it most. What gave you the confidence to step up and knock it down when your team needed it?
Well, I mean, I knew I was in a big environment, and I've never really played in a big environment, and I just wanted to step up for my team.
So now, playing at Rep Arena, you have never been.
Nope, I haven't. I'm actually excited, though. I'm not really nervous at all.
That's awesome. It's definitely a different experience, but one you'll remember for the rest of your life. Have your teammates given you any kind of advice going into this?
I mean, I can't be nervous going in. I mean, it's a big environment that I'm playing in, and just got to have a lot of confidence out there.
Yep. So playing Ashland, they have 2 players in this game that did not play when you guys defeated them in the regular season. So you know, basically, you're going up against a whole different team. We know if you took 2 players off of our team, that would make a huge difference. So you got to go in with the mindset that this completely different team, not the one you beat by 27 in the regular season. What is the plan defensively to get steals, beat them up and down the floor? Because obviously a big floor. But I feel like with our depth on the bench and the speed that we have in our guards like you two, that's going to play in our advantage.
Well, we gotta stop their 2 best players from scoring, and then we gotta get rebounds. They gotta be one and done, and we gotta push and transition, because hopefully we can beat them on the floor and score.
Yep. You got anything?
Yeah, I got one question for each of you. Okay, so I'll start with Emma. Last year, Emma, softball, you went to the state championship. Playing in a state championship already, do you feel like that may prepare you for this when you're going to be in the basketball state tournament, and you're very likely possibly going to be playing for a state championship in basketball as well? Do you think that will kind of give you an edge in already playing in that type of environment?
No, not really, because it doesn't really compare at
Yeah, I
all.
understand it's a different sport, and it's a lot bigger stage. But you've been in that area before. You know what's on the line.
Yeah, but I feel like in softball, like I'm more prepared and like less nervous. But in basketball, it's gonna be a lot harder to get to the state championship.
You gotta have more confidence in yourself, Emma. You're a great softball player, but you're a great basketball player as well. Okay, you'll be fine. All right, Bella, this is your first year at North Laurel. Just talk about what it means to you to be at North Laurel. Your favorite part about North Laurel, whether it's basketball, your favorite teacher. What's it like being at North Laurel to you? I've been a North Laurel Jaguar my whole life. So what's it like for you being somebody that this is your first time experiencing it? What's North Laurel like to you?
I mean, it's just great. I love being around the girls. I couldn't ask for any better coaches. I love playing in the atmosphere. It's just the environment's you can't match it. It's just a great feeling.
All right. Well, great job, girls. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Go get yourself some sleep and get ready to go.
All right, so we'll step aside for one more break and wrap things up with Coach Eddie Mahan on the Sweet 16 preview show. All right, welcome back to the Girls Sweet 16 preview show. Took a little snack break there. Sorry it took us a little while, but we're joined now with Coach Mahan.
Before we talk to Coach, we also want to say we were going to have Abby on the show with the seniors. She's feeling a little under the weather, so we just kind of kept her away. Didn't want to get anybody else sick or anything. We're not sure exactly what's going on with her, so we just done it as a precaution. But that's why Abby was not on here. We love Abby. Shout out to Abby. You'll be better tomorrow. She'll be ready to go, but she needed a little extra rest tonight. So go ahead, Jay. We'll interview Coach over there.
All right, yeah, joined here with the KABC 13th Region Coach of the Year, and Coach Eddie Mahan, who has led his squad to 3 consecutive region championships in a row, and now up here in Lexington for the state tournament for the 3rd year in a row. So obviously you're used to this. You know what it's like going into. You know the process of things like booking the hotels, getting the schedules prepared in time, in the best way to get your team ready to play in Rupp Arena. Talk about, you had practice earlier today at Transylvania. Talk a little bit about what you went over during that practice.
Well, with such a quick turnaround, basically you have to really focus in on what your game plan is going to be, trying to get ready for the game in itself. You know, Ashland's such a good team, and I know we did play them early part of January, but it's not the same team as that one there. So it's going to be a completely different entity that we're going to be going against, and that's a hard thing to get through to these girls who think they understand the Ashland team, to understand what they really are. And we've watched a decent amount of film trying to prepare the girls, trying to show them, because this is a little bit of a different type of team than what we went through in the gauntlet of the region tournament. Like Ashland, it's not even a comparable of who's better, this or that. They play different. They are very similar to us. They are a get up and down type team. They shoot lots of threes. They rebound the ball aggressively. They're very physical. Um, this is the type of game, if both teams are on, you could actually see upper 80s, easily reached, because both teams like to run a gun so much. But um, at the same time, we also know postseason plays different. Even no matter how quick we want to play, no matter how quick they want to play, it's going to slow down naturally. You're on a bigger floor. You're at Rupp Arena. The possessions are going to matter a little bit more. They're going to be stressed a little bit more. So we've got to really focus in on making sure we're executing in our offense, and then negating what they do well. And for them, a lot of it is knowing the personnel that you're playing against, who can do what. Since they do play such a free and open style, understanding that, I think, is even